everybody, happy Thursday. Hope you're doing really well. So it is time for another pregnancy update, and this time it is 28 weeks because it's been 2 weeks since my last one. So it is my 28 week update. I am officially, as of tomorrow, in the 3rd trimester. What the heck, I can't believe how fast this trimester has gone. I'm really happy about it, but yeah, it's gone really fast, and a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks that I need to update you on, so let's get started. First one then is a symptom update, and it's very much the same as my last update in that I'm still feeling very tired all of the time. I am very hot all of the time, as usual. I am sweating right now, so I've got like both windows cracked open. I should do my fan, like I've got a fan in that corner, I should like just have that on me while I'm filming. But it would be really noisy and then you wouldn't be able to hear me talk. Yeah, really hot, really tired a lot of the time. Still struggling to walk upstairs and places like that. I feel like my bump is getting a lot heavier, like I can definitely feel the weight of it now is affecting me in terms of like when I'm walking upstairs or walking long distances. My feet are getting a lot more painful, a lot more quicker, a lot more quickly. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's kind of what I've noticed in the last couple of weeks, is that it's just getting harder to be an average human being who could do normal things before and not so much now. I'm trying to think if there's any other symptoms that I've had. Oh, I'm hungry. I am hungry all of the time. Oh my goodness. It's like being back in the 1st trimester, only I haven't gone off any food. I just want all the food. So it's kind of a reverse of the 1st trimester, really. In that I just want all the food all the time in my mouth, please. Speaking of food then, let's go on to cravings. So I am still pretty big on steak. I was mentioning this in my last update and not much has changed there. Still really into big hunks of meat. Chicken will not do, it will not suffice. It has to be red meat and preferably steak. So I've had a fair few steaks since my last update, and literally when I eat them, it gives me absolute life. I love it. Like, I just feel like my energy has like come back. Do you remember when I had that broccoli phase? I can't remember which video update that would have been in, but I had a really heavy broccoli phase, and I remember every time I ate it, I just felt full of energy and full of life, and it's the same now with steak. But broccoli happens to be like 39p, steak happens to be like £10. So not really enjoying this craving as much because it means I have to spend loads of money on meat. Maternity clothes, have I bought any more? No, I am still wading through that big bag that my friend gave me of maternity clothes and making do with that. Definitely still need to buy some bras, definitely still have not done that. So that's on my list to do still. Like I'm pretty sure I said that like 4 weeks ago and I still haven't done it. Whoopsies. But I'm still just wearing like a lot of maternity jeans and then just like stretchy tops. I'm finding that a lot of my clothes that were fitting around like 14, 15 weeks are now not fitting at all. Like I'm very limited in the amount of clothes that I can now fit into. I'm kind of looking forward to him like being out so I can, I will just burp. Anyway, I'm kind of looking forward to him being out so I can kind of just go back to my normal way of dressing, because there's so many, like I go shopping and I keep seeing things that I'm like, oh, like I really would wear that right now if I wasn't pregnant. Like, you know, those wide leg kind of culotte, like striped trouser, you can get them in jumpsuits as well. I flipping love them, but like I will not fit into them right now. It's really sad. So yeah, I'm looking forward to when he gets out and I can get into fashion again and styling myself like a reasonable human being rather than just kind of whacking on something that's comfortable and practical. Movement then, my favourite topic. I have been feeling him move quite a lot. So in the last couple of weeks, a weird thing happened where I think he actually turned completely around to face my back, which is the way that he should be really for birth. And I was feeling a lot of movement in my bum, in my bladder, and it was actually really uncomfortable, and it just meant that I couldn't feel his kicks outside of my tummy as much, and I actually really didn't like it. I was just like, I don't like not being able to feel him, but just feeling every so often that he's really uncomfortable flutters, like in really uncomfortable places. But he is now turned back around. I have no idea what position he is in, which is something I wanted to talk to you about, because I keep reading things about the 28-week development of baby kind of things. Like I read a lot of things like that. And they keep saying, oh, your baby should be, you know, going into position right about now and things like that. And I'm just like, I just don't think he is. I really don't. A lot of my movement that I feel, like I've hardly felt anything under my ribs at all. Like I don't feel anything up here really. It's all across like my belly button and kind of maybe a bit above my belly button on both sides. And then sometimes occasionally I'll get one quite low down. And so I just don't know what position he is. However, just this morning, I was woken up by the adorable feeling of his hiccups. Now this has happened twice now since we last spoke. One was at like 3 in the morning, and I just felt like these little twitches, quite low down actually, but they were really regular and really fast. And I was like, he's either having like a little bit of his own kind of rave in there, or he's got the hiccups. And I'm pretty sure it's the hiccups because he got them again this morning, again really low down, and it was just really cute. Like I love waking up to that because I'm just like, oh, I think now he can, is it they swallow the amniotic fluid or they breathe the amniotic fluid, I don't know. But he's doing something with the amniotic fluid, which means he can now get hiccups, which means that like every so often, like, and it's all in the same place as well. It's very regular. And I just think it's the cutest little thing ever. I really love it. It's so cute. This morning, anyway, I did some kind of formulaic working out in terms of what his position might be. So the hiccups that I was feeling were kind of down here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing. They were down here, and this part of my belly is really, really solid as well. And I've read somewhere that if you feel, wherever you feel the hiccups is kind of where, round about where their head is. And so I assume his head is kind of like here, and then also I felt him roll or kind of move just the once, but every so often I can feel it move at both ends. So I felt something here and I felt something here as well, like at the same time. And so I think at the moment he's kind of like head is about here and then feet is about here. That's my prediction anyway. I've literally got no idea, but I think maybe, I'm hoping he's kind of in the process of turning round so that he's getting into position ready for his great arrival. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm going to see my midwife next week, so I will keep you posted on what she says about my position. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll be right, or maybe he will have moved, or maybe, I don't know, he'll be flipping feet down or something ridiculous like that. Who knows? Belly button update then. My belly button is out, guys. It's not out like, you know, you see those women on Pinterest with like the tight t-shirts on and then they've got like a little bump for their belly button. It's not that out, but it is out. Like there's no dip in it anymore. It's definitely poking out. It definitely doesn't look like a belly button anymore. It just looks like a flat mark. It's kind of weird. So yeah, that is my belly button update. My belly is definitely stretching and getting bigger. If you didn't see my last video, I announced that I have found my first stretch mark, and I've got the 2 of them actually, and they're both kind of on the side of my hips here, which is really sad, but I'm just continuing to do what I'm doing with the bio oil and with the Palmer's cocoa stretch mark butter. I'm actually putting it on 3 times a day now, so I'm putting it on once in the morning, once when I get home from work, and then last thing at night. So I've upped the ante on the stretch mark cream in hope that maybe I won't get any more. But I can definitely see that my belly is stretched, and it kind of gets you worried when you get to this point, because you think if it stretches any more, is my skin going to like rip open? That's how I feel at the moment. I feel like if I stretch anymore, my skin will become like see-through or something ridiculous. Like, it's kind of, yeah, it's weird how much your skin can stretch. Highlight of my week then. Highlight of my week has just been sleep. And what I'm looking forward to the most about next week is sleep. I'm so tired at the moment. I am very much looking forward to bed every single night, sleeping, and then like crying every single morning when I have to wake up. It's really sad. So just sleep is like the highlight of my life right now. Sleep and steak. Yeah, safe to say that's pretty accurate. And finally then guys, it is just a bump shot. I think I have grown again, although people, I think last update I said that people were commenting that I was really huge for 26 weeks, but now I've had actually quite a few comments of people being like, oh, you're so tiny for like 28 weeks. So I've got no idea, maybe I haven't grown that much since 26 weeks. I don't know, we'll compare it anyway. So I'm just gonna lift this top up because it's a little bit baggy, so that you can see my bump in all of its glory at 28 weeks. It's kind of weird as well. I'm looking down at it and it's a bit wonky. Like it's on a bit of a diagonal kind of slant. I think one of his body parts is definitely there. He's definitely there. So you can start seeing them kind of poking out now, which is kind of funny. And again, I think I am carrying quite low. A lot of this up here is very squashy, and so I don't think he is up here at all at the moment. It's all very solid down here, so I think he is quite low down on my belly. So that is it for today then guys. I hope you've really enjoyed my 28-week update. I love updating you. Make sure you are sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit subscribe below if you want to follow more of my pregnancy journey. I will upload another video on Sunday, but in terms of these updates, I will see you when I'm 30 weeks. Ah, so excited. I can't wait. All right, have a good week you guys. Love you, bye.